Welcome to AccuQuiltable Block Maker. In this tutorial, we'll take you through the step-by-step process of designing a quilt, from setting up your layout to placing, arranging, and customizing blocks with colors and fabrics. Let's get started. To begin, open a new work page. Click the New icon in the toolbar. Ensure Snap to Grid is enabled under Tools, General Options, Grid tab for precise alignment. Adjust grid settings if needed for your quilt design. Now let's define the quilt layout. Click the quilt icon in the toolbar. Enter the width and height of the entire quilt. Set the width and height of each block to determine how many blocks fit. Change the block shape from square to diagonal if you want blocks set on point. Adjust sashing width and length plus border preferences to match your vision. When the preview looks right, click OK. For a more detailed look at the quilt layout settings, watch the Quilt Layout Setup tutorial. Now that our quilt size is set, let's start placing quilt blocks. Click the quilt block icon to open the library. Choose a block from the custom library or built-in block designs. Select a finished block size and click OK to place it in the quilt. Repeat to fill the entire quilt layout. You can also place blocks using the Fill with Quilt block icon. Click to the icon next to the quilt icon. Select your block and click OK. You do not need to select a block size when using the quilt layout. The block will automatically be sized according to the size in the layout. Now click any block field in your quilt layout to fill with a block. When you place a quilt block, every piece inside it is grouped together. The sequence area displays all the AccuQuilt dies used in the block. Any change made to one grouped block applies to all copies of that block. To edit individual block pieces, click Ungroup, then select the shape you want to modify. To regroup pieces, select All Shapes and click Group. Now let's arrange the blocks in the quilt. Click the Select tool, the red arrow, to move blocks. Use Rotate, Flip, and Mirror to adjust orientation. Align blocks evenly using alignment tools. Click Ungroup if you need to edit individual pieces within a block. Customize your quilt's look with colors and fabrics. Select a block or shape, then right-click a color in the color bar to apply it. To use fabric textures, open the Fabric tab in the Properties box. Choose a fabric from the built-in library or upload a custom swatch. Adjust rotation and scale for the perfect pattern placement. To fill in sashing, borders, and cornerstones, you will select the Fill with Pattern icon or the Fill with Palette color. Click on the Fill with Pattern icon. Select the fabric swatch you want to fill and click OK. Then click any area on the quilt layout to fill. Click on the Fill with Palette color icon. Select a color chip in your color bar. Then click any area on the quilt layout to fill. Before finalizing your design, zoom in and out to check block alignment. Toggle grid and ruler visibility for fine adjustments. Now let's save your quilt design. Save as a standard file, C2S, for future editing. Click File, Save As, choose C2S, and enter a file name. That's it! You've successfully designed a quilt from start to finish in AccuQuilt Blockmaker. Want to learn more? Visit AccuQuilt.com for tutorials and inspiration. Happy quilting!